Good morning, children. In our previous class, we studied about plant hormones. So, in today's class, let's study about animal hormones. Let's begin. We have already studied in our previous class that information in animals or humans is transmitted either by electrical impulses or by secreting some chemicals. Now, information is transmitted by electrical impulse by neurons or nerve tissue. So, such transmission can occur only in some tissues. On contrary, when chemicals are secreted, they reach all over the body by blood. So, because blood flow throughout our body, so all this information is carried by blood. And thus, all cells in our body can respond to these chemicals. And these chemicals are called as hormones. So I've defined hormones in previous class itself when I was doing plant hormone. So you should recall the definition of hormones now. We have already studied this, right? So in today's class, let's mainly focus on hormones in animals. Hormones are the chemicals which are secreted by special glands known as endocrine glands. So this is the gland where exactly the hormones is being secreted, and it flows directly into the blood, and blood carries these hormones throughout our body. All these glands that secrete hormones make endocrine system of our body. And there are many hormones present in our body. Some of them which we are going to learn now is adrenaline hormone, thyroxine, growth hormone, sex hormones, that is testosterone and estrogen, and insulin. So the first hormone that we are studying now is adrenaline hormone. This adrenaline hormone is secreted by adrenal glands, which is present on each kidney, okay, which is present on the top of each kidneys. So apart from this kidney, so whereas these adrenaline hormone is secreted, that is heart and lungs. So what is the function of this hormone? See, when a cat is getting scared by seeing a dog, so what does it do? It gets scared and it will run away. It will run away or it will fight with the dog, right? So these adrenaline hormones increases the breathing rate and heartbeat. So when we get scared by seeing something scary, so what happens? Automatically our breathing rate increases and heartbeat also get increases. And the supply of oxygen in the body is also high, right? So breathing rate increases, the concentration of the contraction of diaphragm and muscles also increases. This response together enable the enable the animal body to deal with the situation, right? So this is a function of adrenaline hormone. So the next hormone that we are studying is thyroxine. This thyroxine is secreted by thyroid glands. So in the picture you can make out where exactly this thyroid has been present. So it is exactly at the base of the neck. What is the function of this thyroxine? It regulates the metabolism of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Next function is it secretes secretion of this hormone is mainly regulated by iodine. Fine. So that means if your diet consists of deficiency in iodine, okay, there might be some problem in metabolism. So the health condition that thus arises is called goiter. If there is a deficiency in iodine, um there is a problem in the health, and this condition causes a goiter. Fine. So the next hormone that we are studying is a growth hormone. So this growth hormone is secreted by pituitary gland. So this pituitary gland is located at the base of our brain. So what is the function of this hormone? This hormone is responsible for the normal growth development of our body. If we are deficiency in growth hormone, if there is a deficiency in growth hormone, what happens? It will result in a dwarfism. For example, you can see in the picture, the person is very short. This shortness of growth is said to be dwarf condition of a person. That means a person's growth inhibits and he doesn't grow further, and he becomes very short and is very short, and it doesn't grow further. Okay, so this is a deficiency in growth hormone leads to. So next we'll see the next hormone, the coming slide. Okay. So the next hormone is sex hormones. This is about testosterone and estrogen, both uh, male sex hormones and female sex hormones. These are the sex hormones present in the human beings. First, we'll see what is testosterone. This is present in the males and secreted by testes. These hormones are responsible for development of secondary sex characters in males. So what is that secondary sex characters means? So there is a body hair grows and voice breaks, and there is a muscle growth, increase in muscle growth. So these are the changes in the males. Okay. And coming to estrogen, it is present in females and it is produced by ovaries. So these estrogens are responsible for development of secondary sex characters in females, like growth of a breast and pubic hair grows, wide hips that develops. Okay. So this is about the sex hormones.